Ati Allah, Ati Rasul, ulil amri minkum, and always a reminder for myself, and abdukul ajiso, da'ifo, miskeen, zalim, jahal. And by the grace of Allah that we're still in existence. And alhamdulillah that whatever we do in life, qul a'malu binniyat, is its importance and its secret is in its intention. And if our intention is for Allah and His Rasul Sayyidina Muhammad, then alhamdulillah. And if our intention is for people, then astaghfirullah. By the nature of people, they are never satisfied. And if in life you try to satisfy people, you run in the wrong direction. And tariqah comes to teach us that the only direction to run is in the direction of Allah, and that's defined in the tariqah by running towards Sayyidina Muhammad in every intention and in every action. This life of ours is not easy. This tariqah of ours, the real tariq, the murideen, not ashiqeen, murideen of Naqshbandiyatul Aliyah are murshids and guides. Everyone else is ashiqeen and muhibbeen. They love them, trying to reach to them and reach to that way. And their life of difficulty and testing is that regardless of what people say and what people's intentions and what people want, to fulfill the covenant with Allah and to fulfill the covenant with Sayyidina Muhammad is not something easy, because every variable around is always attacking, that they want things their way and they think, oh, you're just somebody who wants everything your way, because they bring you to their level and they say, us, we. No, it's not we, it's you, and the shaykh is someone different. If you look yourself into thinking they're the same, you already lost your tariqah. And that's what we warned in these Dajjal days. People see themselves from Dajjal people, from Dajjal nations, and they think it's something funny. There's not something funny. When you see yourself in dreams that you're from the Dajjal people, the Dajjal race, means he's calling you. The magnetism is pulling you, and until you taslim and submit, then there's no going to be breaking from that gravitational pull. And that's based on the manners and akhlaq. And the tariqah comes to teach, no, this Muhammadan magnet is not easy to connect to. What you hear, what you see, what you think, none of it important. How do you negate yourself and not to think you're the same? Very difficult. The person eats like me, drinks like me, so we're the same. We're not the same. One has been through training and a lifelong way of testing, that they give a command and they fulfill it, they give the command and they fulfill it. They did not arrive somewhere out of nowhere just eating baklava, and they definitely didn't inherit from going in their closet of their father, take their clothes out and come say, I'm a shaykh today. They were continuously smashed, continuously confused, continuously put through difficulty. And you watch these Coast Guard, and they had made a ship, they say the Coast Guard very difficult because they go on ocean. And why it's important? Because the ocean of Allah is probably more difficult than what the Coast Guard is experiencing. They have very hard tasks. They have to go on an ocean, go after people if they're bad, rescue people if they're good, and deal with the ocean at the same time. And said every time the ocean is difficult, it flips our boat. So imagine trying to go rescue somebody in the middle of a storm and they fell into the water. So they designed a boat that no matter what happens, this boat comes right back up. Hits a huge wave, flip it this way, flip it that way, flip it upside down, the boat comes right back up. Took them a long time to figure that out. But that is tariqah training. A shaykh who's been trained, he's not there like you say, like you. You put in khudumuni, He's like us, he's not like you. You haven't been trained, he's been trained. You haven't been flipped, he's been flipped 1,000 times. His life is like a car over a cliff, spinning, 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 and each time coming right back to where he's supposed to be, inshaAllah. With bi'ithnillah, with the grace of Allah and the love of Sayyidina Muhammad. If your life one time flipped, alhamdulillah, then you can understand, woof, that was difficult. It's not an easy life to be tested. But in the end, because how they're going to go and save somebody if they're the first people going to drown? Because everything Allah gives is a isharat and a guidance. If you're humble, that's why we say hikmah. Last night we talked and linked hikmah to humbleness. It went over people's heads because not a single question came with, how do you link hikmah and humbleness? Because the character of humility is to say, I don't know anything, I have nothing. You have been given the keys to all of heavens, but in Allah's presence you say, I don't have anything and I'm nothing. You can be given all the wealth of dunya at your feet if you just ask for it, but in Allah's presence, in Prophet's presence, I'm nothing, I have nothing, I know one. As a result of being trained in a nothingness, that they don't see anything that bestowed upon them from them. It's merely they shine a light, we speak. If they don't shine a light, I'm cast into darkness. This testing and smashing and difficulty produces a character of humility, and it's a lifelong process. And the symbol of that humility is not like we said, you give tea and cookies, those are dangerous people. CIA also knows that. There's 3 faces. There's a face you show to people, there's a face you don't show to people that maybe your inner circle of friends know, and there's a face that nobody knows. So all intelligence people know that. Why? They took this from tariqah. Why? They read any book on Sufism, these are the levels of the nafs. You think shaykhs don't know that? You think they deal with the face that gives you tea and cookie? No, that's the face you want everybody to see. And they come very humble, here's tea and cookie, shaykh. Behind that is a dragon, a lion or a ferocious beast, maybe a wasp, a lizard, a crocodile. Our life is to get to that one, not the tea and cookie one. We know that's the show. This tariqah life is a continuous testing, continuous cleansing. And as a result of all their testing, all their crushing by their shaykh, that's why I say if there's no shaykh crush them, it's not something you can come out and give yourself that title. And if you're related to a shaykh, there's nobody dare would crush you. So it doesn't happen that way. Nobody's going to crush my children and test them. So tomorrow they come and say, oh I'm this, I'm that, it's alhamdulillah, we respect you because we respect your dad, but you're not one of those, because nobody's going to crush them. And the purpose of being crushed is to be humble. And once you've been smashed, tested and flipped like those Coast Guard, because how can you save people if you can't save yourself? If you're bound to your own bad character, your anger, your fierceness of your character like fire. As a result of the testing, Allah makes them like lifeguards, more than lifeguard, Coast Guard. Because lifeguard he just runs with his bathing suit into the water. Coast Guard comes with equipment and they have many different tools at their disposal. If this is Coast Guard for dunya, what do you imagine Coast Guard for Allah? You think He sent